You just planned a party, you didn't spend thousands of dollars, and nobody showed up. What the hell are you gonna do now? What's up, everybody? My name is Jamila Bell. I'm the event space manager of E-Complex ATL, and the E stands for, I'll make something up later. So let's get into it. You're planning an event and you want 150 people to show up to your event. How can we assure that at least 100 people show up? Because you have to account for people not coming. First things first, you need to send out RSVPs to preferred people. So if you're planning an event that's not very personal, say it's not a birthday party, but more so a conference, then you need to be sure to send out invitations to people that you specifically want to come. Friends, employees, customers, anybody within your network. Send invitations out personally. Let them know exactly what you're planning on doing. Hey y'all, I'm planning a conference for business people. I think that you would love to come. Let them know that there's something that you're planning and that you want them to show up. That's first things first. Utilize your network. The second thing that is really important, utilize social media. Y'all, social media is free marketing. Where else are you gonna find free marketing? Nowhere. Utilize that social media and hound those people. You're gonna wanna make flyers as well as video content to showcase the event that's coming up. Something that's really important is that there's two stages of promoting an event. The first stage is just simply getting the word out. This is something you're planning on doing. You want everybody to know what you got coming up. The second part is actual promoting the event. That means you already have a venue secured, you have a date, and you have a time. Once you have a date and a time already selected, that's when you send out those personal invitations so that people can mark it on their calendar. The next phase that you want to move into once you've done all of your promotion is following up and securing the RSVP. The weeks leading up to your event, you want to start hounding people, knocking on those doors, sending out text messages, reaching out to people personally. Hey, I hope to see you at this event. Can I expect you to come by? What do you need from me? Those are the things you want to start doing the weeks leading up to your event to make sure that at least somebody is going to be in attendance. And I hate to say it, but a really great way to make sure people are going to come to your event is to provide free food. Let's be real. I'm not coming to an event that you're throwing that's going to last 4 hours if you're not feeding me. I'm going to need some food. So make sure you have food secured for your guests, even if it's something simple like finger foods, little hors d'oeuvres or something. You want to be sure that your guests feel comfortable where they're at, especially if you're having a longer event. And right alongside food, think about having an open bar. I know it sounds scary, I know it sounds expensive, and it may not be within your budget, but you might want to build out that budget, because if you're having an event and you want people to come and you know you're providing free food and an open bar, they're coming. Now, if you're having an event where an open bar is maybe not something that you want to do, for example, if it's in a religious event, then think of an alternative, something to really pull those people in. Maybe think about having a guest speaker. And something that's really cool to really get people in is to collaborate with other event planners. So if you're having an event in a space that you're unfamiliar with, go ahead and organize with the people in that area. Reach out to these people and see about collaborating. That's also a way to cut costs. If you know you're hosting an event that's going to cost you a lot of money and you start collaborating with people in your area, y'all can split the cost in half. Boom. Another thing you want to stay on top of, I kind of mentioned it earlier, is reminders. When you send out actual invitations, specifically something that is digitized and they can put their telephone number or their email in, that's a great way to have a resource of their information so that you can consistently send out text messages and emails updating people about the event. Because when you have an event and you're planning it so far in advance and people might really want to come and say that they're coming, but you never speak on it again, they're gonna forget, and then you're gonna be looking crazy because nobody's gonna show up to your event. You want to make sure you gather people's information, email, phone number, and even social media. That way, as time progresses and gets leading up to your event, you have a way to reach out to them like, hey, just to let you guys know, I know the event is in 3 weeks. Just wanted to let you know we just got a new performer. Hey y'all, event's in 2 weeks. Y'all ready to eat this free food? Hey y'all, the event is tonight. I can't wait to see you there. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. That is how you secure to make sure you have people show up to your event. Now, What happens if you have nobody come to your event? What do you do? Well, first things first, that's not going to happen because you're going to follow all those tips I just gave you. But we do have to plan for the unexpected. What happens if nobody shows up to your event? What do? You just wasted all this money. This is what I would do if I was you. Reach out to all of those people that were supposed to come, the people who RSVP'd, see what's going on, see what issue they face coming to your event. Because 9 times out of 10, they didn't come because they forgot or they never really knew too much information about it. Generally speaking, most people are gonna come to your event if they believe in you or you have a dope event that you're throwing. Figure out what the issue was and address it for next time. Another thing I want you to try to do, I know it's gonna be hard to do it, but try and redo the event. Nobody came. That's embarrassing, but if nobody came, nobody knows nobody came. So try it again. Try for a different date. A lot of the times what happens is you plan an event during a busy weekend. So say if you know it's Super Bowl weekend, maybe you shouldn't plan an event that weekend because you know people are going to be elsewhere. This is a mistake that happens to even veteran event planners. When I was in college, I was ahead of planning events for my organization and we planned a huge event, but we messed up. We planned that event during homecoming week. Nobody came. Make sure you guys figure out what that scheduling looks like. Look at the calendar. Look at different holidays that may fall in that week. That'll let you know when to plan that event so that people can actually show up because they don't have a lot of other things going on. And again, if you failed and nobody came, take it as an L and move on and plan another event and try again next time. So we talked about free marketing, i.e. social media. Let's talk about another way of marketing that may cost you a little bit of money, but it's still really worth it. There are event promotional websites such as Eventbrite that you can use to promote your event, especially if you want to secure ticket sales, which is also another great way to gauge how many people are coming. Because if people are buying tickets and spending money, they're probably gonna come to this event because they don't wanna waste their money. But with those promotional sites like Eventbrite, sometimes they will take a little small percentage of your revenue. So there's something to account for, but it's a great way to have that free promotion. Another way of promoting your event, which is gonna cost you a little bit of money, but it's worth it, is working with influencers within that local area. You don't have to go for the person with the most followers, but think about nano influencers. So about 10,000 followers, within the frame about 10 to 20,000 followers is generally where you want to stick to, and they generally have decent affordable rates. I just gave y'all some real good free game. Now when you plan an event, not only are you going to have an expected number of guests, but you're going to have over the amount of people you expected because you did everything you could to make sure you get people in that door into your event. So next time you plan an event, make sure you write all these tips down and make sure you put them into action, because I don't want you to be embarrassed sitting up here with nobody coming to your event. That is so sad and so embarrassing. I don't want that for you, okay? I don't want you to waste your money on booking an event space with nobody showing up, okay? So make sure y'all do everything I just said. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it to all your friends, because I know y'all don't want them to be looking crazy either. And if you're interested in booking our event space, click the link in our description to schedule your tour with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.